The extra digit movement is about growing your net worth one digit at a time. But we do it using strategies. See, that's the difference with us. Not a lot of sales, not a lot of hype, not a bunch of fluff. We're going to show you strategic things that wealthy people do every single day that they pass down to their children and grandchildren. And hopefully you guys can take some of that same advice, and guess what? Results will start coming your way as well. So I'm not here to really get you in something. I'm not here to sell you on something. I'm here to show you why America is the wealthiest country in the world, and a lot of our citizens in this country are struggling. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you think about it. Let me start by showing you the 4 things that keep you from getting wealthy. And here's the thing. Taxes and debt are married, like husband and wife, and big business and inflation are like brother and sister. When you see these things now, you're going to say, you know what? I get how the system and society continues to make a ton of money off the backs of people who don't know any better. So here's what happens. Taxes are the start of everything. The country fooled you a long time ago into believing that if you gave up all your tax dollars throughout the year and just gave it to the good, big, bad government, then they would give you a percentage of it back in the form of a tax refund. And that's where the trickery started. So instead of you saying, hey, wait a minute, I work hard for my money. I did all the work all year. I was in traffic all year. I was the one that put gas in my car. I was the one who clocked in and out. I was the one who got the job. So why don't I get my money? They tricked you at an early age into believing that the W-2, which is the tax code for take my money off the top and give me what's left afterwards, they tricked you into believing that that was the best thing to do. So when the taxes come off the top, then you have to borrow money off the bottom. See how that works? So now think about this for a second. If you make $50,000 a year and the government takes $18,000 and you take home $32,000, but your car note and your mortgage and your student loans and your credit cards were based on your gross of $50 that you never got in the first place. See, they don't ask you how much you make after taxes. They say, what's your gross income? You're like, hey, I make $50,000. I make $100,000. I make $76,000. No, you make $32,000. You make $72,000, right? You make $18,000. So people are born in a system that teaches them how to be behind. So now you got to borrow the tax difference. So now guess what you go see? You go see the banks. Now you got credit cards. Now you got student loans. Now you got a mortgage. Now you got a car note. So now you owe interest on the debt that you had to borrow to get back to the tax dollars. Because of those tax dollars all year long, that's what puts you in debt. So now the husband and wife just taking advantage of you. And then we wonder why those are the 2 biggest entities in the world. The U.S. Treasury, with your tax dollars, and the banks, with your interest. Now here come that brother and sister. See, those parents had some children. Right? Here come that brother and sister. They want a piece of the pie too. See, it's a family of 4 that you got to fight. But the good news is you ain't got to do it alone anymore. So we your family now. We're going to fight it all with you. Here comes big business pushing the prices of everything up. See, now, because a business owner in free enterprise can control how much things cost, they can just increase gas prices to keep up. They can increase daycare. They can increase healthcare. They can increase the nail shop. They can increase the barbershop. They can increase lawn care. They can increase groceries. So now, because a business owner needs to raise their profits, they increase their revenue by increasing the cost. Well, here's the problem. If you can't increase your income and increase your take home as fast as they're increasing their prices, you are toast. So I'm at the gas pump today, pumping gas like we all do. I, got distracted by something. I looked away. I looked back. I was at $77. I was like, whoo, all right, I should be full, right? The pump didn't cut off, but I felt like I had been, standing there long enough. So I was at 77 big ones. I was like, it should be full. 77 was half today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 77 was half. today's money or today's income will not be enough to pay for tomorrow's prices. So if you banking on today's dollar being enough for tomorrow's prices, you in big trouble. Y'all see it right now. This is the funny thing that I want you guys to understand. Y'all are looking at it right before your eyes. You just don't believe it. Groceries are up. Gas is up. COVID, wars, politics, economics, prices are through the roof. If your income is what you were making last year, you toast. You toast. It means, I want y'all to put this in the comments. $1 equals 62 cents. So where do you turn when everything is sky high and your money's not? Thank God there's a solution. It's called income shifting. See, the first thing you need to do is get your money back away from the people who took it away from you. And the fastest way to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is to start a home-based business. See, you keep looking for more education. Nothing wrong with education. But these days, specialized education is the key. I'm not knocking education. What I'm saying to you is my specialized education has me on the track to be wealthy. I'm in the top 5% income earners in the country because of my specialized education, not my generic education. So tonight, I'm gonna give you a specialized education on what to do with your finances. I want y'all to think about this for a second. The government lets you lower your taxes if you have a business. They actually penalize you if you don't have one. Now, did y'all hear what I just said? The government penalizes you if you don't have one. So if you don't have a business, they say, your taxes are gonna be higher. And we taking them first. If you have a business, they say, you know what? Your tax is gonna be lower. And we're gonna let you pay us later. So why would you continue to get penalized when you're already sitting on the house, you're already sitting on your social security number, you already have an apartment or a domicile, somewhere you live, you already got a cell phone, you already got the internet. Why don't you have a business when the government is penalizing you if you don't have one? At least let the gas prices lower your taxes. At least do that. If I'm gonna put $77 in my truck for half a tank, at least let it lower the taxes. Or you're gonna keep getting beat up on both sides, inflation and taxes, inflation and taxes, inflation and taxes. At some point, you gotta start winning. Another reason for a home-based business, leave a legacy for your children, man. This is my son. He's 18 years old. We've already put him in business, so he's approaching $900 a month in residual income. So all he knows is he'll earn $900 a month minimum in residual income if he doesn't do anything else. That's number one. Number two, for his 16th birthday, I took him to South Africa, right? I want y'all to hear this. So I take him to South Africa because I want him to expand his mind and have some vision. Watch the power of a home-based business. So he's getting residual checks. His credit score is a 760. He's 18 years old. His credit score is a 760. Why? Because his mother and father learned the early tricks of getting high credit scores. She's in the 8s. I'm in the 8s. He's in the 7s. He'll be in the 8s. We learn the rules of the wealthy by starting a home-based business. We learn the power of residual income. So now he's taking vacations, not trips. He wasn't tripping in South Africa. True story. While I'm in South Africa, see this lake I'm standing on right here with this water and this dock? That's 20 acres I was able to purchase sight unseen. It's affectionately known as Bean Acres. So I didn't see the property. All I know is it was 20 acres. I saw a video of the property and said, sign my name, I'll be back in a week. I don't have to see it. 20 acres with a lake, fully stocked. All I envisioned was, write this down in your notes, cash, asset, cash. I'm not bragging and boasting. I'm giving you perspective. Now all my son knows is land, acreage, lakes, fishing, being self-sufficient, having residual income, being an entrepreneur, having a high credit score. He's not even 20. Put this in the notes. Give our children a head start. Our company, MWR Financial, has relationships with firms who specialize in these 6 areas for 10, 20, 25, 30 years. So now you got this company in the middle, MWR Financial. And then you have these legs, kind of like an octopus or a spider, off of each division who specialize in a certain area of your finances. And then all you do is let the experts handle that area of your finances. Now I'm going to tell you something funny. A friend of mine tried to challenge me the other day. Well, Brian, you know, people get deep voice, that mean they're serious, right? Well, Brian, who are these experts? And how do I know that they're qualified to handle my finances? Now, this is a good friend of mine, so I'm just saying it. I just call him Joe. I said, Joe, let's put it this way. They're better than you. Okay. I'm just telling you, I don't have time to play with all my broke friends that watch me make 7 figures from home for the past 25 years. Joe, they're better than you. That's all you need to know. Your credit score can't get no worse. Your taxes can't get no higher. Your expenses are through the ceiling. Your debt is sky high. Joe, I know you. Now, I didn't say this to him. I'm just telling y'all. Joe, I know you. You can't fool me now. You can fool everybody else on social media. I've known you my whole life. They're better than you. So why don't you let somebody else improve your finances, not invest for you, not take your money, but you upload a few documents and move out the way and let them fix your credit. You upload a few documents and move out the way and let them lower your taxes. You upload a few documents and move out the way and let them negotiate your bills down. This is what they do. So you're going to compete with a firm who all day negotiate people's bills going down, getting lower. You're going to negotiate, you're going to outproduce an enrolled agent with the IRS who all they do all day is know the tax laws and get your stuff, get your taxes lower. You're going to outwork a credit restoration company that's been in business 25 years where all day, all they do is get illegal stuff off your credit. Then you got old Joe asking me how I know. People kill me. How I know who these people are. Joe, they're better than you. I promise you. Guess what else they do? So not only are these firms going to lower your taxes, debt, and expenses, now we're going to increase your cash flow. So your cash flow automatically goes up when those 3 things come down. So now you got more money in your household. We're going to increase your income because I'm about to show you guys how to get paid every day. And then we're going to increase your credit score. So now your interest rates are lower, your credit scores are higher, your taxes are down, your debt is down, and your expenses are down, but your cash flow is up, your income is up, and your credit scores are up. That's what we call winning. Now you winning. This is Charles Ivory here, who just bought his new house. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but I saw the blueprints. Oh my goodness, it's sick. It's a ranch. He said he getting tired of walking up and down them steps, him and his lovely wife, Cookie. So they got the water in the back. They got the lot paid for with cash. Things are happening right up under your nose, right? Miss Shana Rawlings here just closed on her house about 2 years ago. How cool is that? We started MWR about 2 years ago. She's a $1 million residual ring club earner, as well as Charles Ivory. Martha Stewart property. Always wanted to live over there. She got her house. Super cool watching people's dreams come true. What we do in our team, we say 5, 15, 50. Introduce 5. And now that you've introduced 5, believe it or not, $5 a day kicks in. So what does that mean? Your membership is now paid for. In addition to the savings, your membership is paid for, because $5 a day at 30 days a month is $150. 15 people is about $600 a month. And people don't want to hear this, but it's true. If it took you a year which it shouldn't. But to get $2,000 a month residual, people go to college, people get degrees, people and do all this stuff, and their income is not non-wage. This is non-wage income. It's not a lot of people. Don't let the internet fool you and social media and Instagram fool you, walking around that just make $2,000 a month and they sleep. Average about $2,000 a month minimum. I don't care if it take you a year. Get that going. Let me tell you why. Because your social insecurity is not going to pay for inflated prices in 15 years. And you don't believe me? Please don't test that theory. You think the price is high today, you think they're going down all of a sudden tomorrow? No. You got to start making more money to stay ahead of the curve. Your cell phone start looking like this, right? Every day you get a text message. 20 a day, 50 a day, 100 a day, 150 a day, 200 a day, 500 a day. You see? These are my actual screenshots as I had my journey in the business. So again, a 2 wants the membership, a 1 is all the way in. A 2 wants the membership, a 1 is all the way in. Let us know if you're a 2 or a 1. Get with the person who introduced you. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. My name is Brian Bean, Seed in the Magazine.